Hello and welcome to another episode of the Liverpool Dream. And this is that special little shorter episode that we always end every season with when we take a look at the season that has been and also start looking into the future. And here we have Liverpool's end of season award. Player of the season, Nathaniel Klein, Dikovic second, and Milner third. Goal of the season, Sivkovic, and let's take a look at Sivkovic goal of the season. Let's see it. So let's see. Oh, it's a free kick here. Really beautiful free kick. I'm not sure if I agree that it's the most beautiful goal of the season, but it was definitely a really beautiful one. The signing of the season is young Daniel, and he will probably be playing a bit more next season. And young player of the season, Sivkovic. And here's the formation the team they liked the most. Kind of weird that they changed up the Re and Romagnol, because Romagnol is always playing a left central defender and the Re always right, but hey. And I never ever played Lincoln in this position. Weird. But that's the fans for you. And also for the commercial summary, the interesting part is, of course, is the bottom is Tielemans sold the most amounts of shirts, followed by Milner, Coutinho, Sivkovic, and Barbosa. And let's see if we can find the theme of the season. Could be somewhere here. Could be somewhere here. Where is it? Looking. Where could it be? Where could it be? Hiding for us. Yeah, team of the year. That's what it is. This is really fucked up, according to me. We won the league with 16 points margin. Take a look at the league table. 16 points. We got one player in team of the year. Like, this is just like, how can you win the league with 16 points margin and only got one single player in team of the year? I don't understand that. And for other awards, Lewandowski, Europe's top marksman. And what else do we have here? Of course, we didn't get money. We didn't get a lot of European awards because, as you might remember, the Champions League went really bad for us, and the EuroLeague also. So we had no chance on any European awards. I would say Hazard as best player in Europe, in front of Neymar and Messi. And anything else? We have some more awards here. European Championship Cup, best goals here. Champions League's most beautiful goals. Messi won the Golden Boot. But that's the championship about it. And I won Manager of the Year. And Rolly won the Golden Glove. So this season, I mean, if you take a look at this one, the league went really well. And FA Cup, not very exciting. Capital One Cup, we managed to win it for the first time ever. Lost the Community Shield against Arsenal, and this, of course, is for the next season. So, but we all know that the Champions League went really bad for us. Well, let's take a look at the league here, because we got a big, huge win, 16 points margin. But those 85 points, they aren't sensational. It looks sensational when you have this huge margin. But if you take a look at the history here of the league, I mean, 85 points. But I mean, last season we had more points. Last season Chelsea has 81 points. So that's very few points away from 85. And season before that, Chelsea won the league with 86 points, so they got more points than us. And the season before that, of course, they got 93 points and 85 points. So that, those 85 points is really good. But the only sensational thing here is that the other teams are performing so badly. So as you just saw, 85 points. A few of the season we have been playing, that wouldn't been enough for the title. So yeah, still need to improve because we never know what's going to happen next season. And talking about next season, let's take a look at our squad. Let's take it one part at a time. But for now, U21s. And for the goalies, I've been trying to tutor Donnarumma for like ever since we got him to become a model professional. I tutored him so many times, but he has become a professional and he refuses to become a model professional. So I might sell Rulli during the summer. I might if I get a good offer, and then just start using Donnarumma as my main big first keeper because he's really good and he's starting more games. But it depends if I get a good offer for Donnarumma. And for the defenders, I'm gonna take a look at the U21 team, of course, soon because there are good U21 players and like all of them. And I'm pretty happy with my defense. Of course, Flanagan is my backup rotating lad. And Daniel, he's my young, talented 18-year-old that I brought in at the end when we had a little injuries and things like that more players to rotate with. He needs to get tutored. Could become pretty good, but he needs to improve quickly now because he's already 18. I'm probably going to be starting him a bit more next season. Klein's doing well as always. Moreno, same. Like, as you might know, I've been trying to play with only 3 defenders. And I've been doing that in quite a few games, but not the majority of the games. So, depending on where I'm going with that, I might sell a defender if I'm not going that way. And if I'm going to stay that way, which I think I am, I might even bring in another central defender. But De Vries has declined a bit. Like, I feel like when we got him, and like it's like declining every season a little bit. I'm not sure. It might be my imagination. Vallejo, pretty strong, and of course I'm looking forward for him to turning 24, so we can start using him as a tutor. Romagnoli, really good. And of course, the young, fantastic Wimares been really good for us, the regen. And hopefully he can take, like, he's only 21. So if he can, like, step it up even one more notch and, like, increase all his stats, like, 1 or 2 steps more, he would be just sensational. Hoping actually to be able to tutor him from, like, even better. Yeah. Moving on to the midfielders. Let's sort them by age. Oh, they are... Start with old ones. Milner will probably leave us as a free transfer during the summer. Probably. And he's a good player. But I need to make more room for Aldred. I want Aldred to be starting a lot of games during the next season. Because that's what he needs now. He's 19, and for him to be able to take the next step and like improve a notch, he needs to be starting a lot of games. So I need to get rid of at least one of my old central midfielders. I mean, he's good, Miller. He is, and maybe also one of Khedira and Lucas Leiva. Maybe one of them will leave too. And my guess is probably if that happens, is Khedira, just for the simple reason that they are basically the same level, and for tutoring, Lucas Leiva is slightly better, but I'm not sure if any of them going to leave, but perhaps. And what else? Firmino has been fantastic for us, really good every season. I could see him leaving if we get a really good offer for him. Not that we need to sell him, but just to make room for another really good young player. That could happen, but I'm not like forced to sell him. I will only do that if we get an offer I can't refuse. And of course, for instead of him, we have Potts. Potts has been playing a lot already, trying to tutor him to give him a better personality. But I mean, he will be starting more games. He's already 21 though. I had hoped that he would have stepped it up a little bit more. And of course, he's a bit weak in passing. But instead of playing him as attacking midfielder, I'm basically playing him as a shadow striker. So his finishing could be important. Yeah, let's get back there. Coutinho, fantastic. I have no reason to sell him. Højbjerg, perfect to rotate with Tillemans. And Zivkovic, yeah. Same with Barbosa. Barbosa has signed a new contract, keeping him at us to 2025. I'm not paying that much for him actually, because I'm a cheap bastard. It's only, I mean, he has a lot of bonuses, but a lot of those bonuses I'm okay with, like winning the Euro Cup, winning the Champions League, top goal scorer of the division, team of the year. Like those bonuses I'm completely okay with, and it's only 180 per week. Like there's a lot of players in this game a lot worse than him that makes a lot more than that. I'm talking about the cheap prices. Linkle, this is robbery by me. This is robbery because I'm only paying him 38,000 a week, and he's been up with us for a long time now. Like a lot of seasons here, and I'm paying him. Yep, that is robbery. That is robbery for sure. Of course, Tielemans, not much to say. Keep on playing. The only thing I regret with him that I never managed to tutor him to give him a better personality, and I tried to develop his strengths and stamina, but it didn't work out either. And yeah, that's basically the midfielders. And for the strikers, then, Luis Enrique is injured right now, but I would consider selling Sturridge if I get a decent offer for him. I would, but take a look at this season. Played 24 games, scored 25 goals. Look at the statistics. This is by far his best season. And I feel like he was one goal away from winning top goal scorer. And he got injured and was out for a few weeks. So only played 25 league games. And if he would have been playing 30 league games, he would have won top goal scorer for sure. But yeah, I could consider selling him if I get a good offer. And if not, I'm just going to keep him because he's scoring goals like a man. Now over to the interesting part for the youngsters. And of course, we have Durante. He's loaned out right now. He's decent, but Donnarumma will be my main choice. But if I sell Rulli, Durante will be the backup goalie. And the defenders here, let's take a look at the one with the most potential here. And of course, if I keep on playing three central defenders, this lad could probably come into rotation. And if I sell some of the three, he will be starting him more because he looks really, really good. He could develop a lot, but he's already 21 though, so remember that. That's pretty old if he's going to reach his full potential. And we have also, for the right defender, we have Del Crocs here. Could be playing more games. Unfortunately, Oxford didn't develop as well as I was hoping. We'll probably sell him near some. I mean, he has decent stats, but I never felt like he had it to break into first squad, which is unlucky because I would have liked him to. And for young midfielders, we have Robert here. We'll need to give him. I didn't loan him out because he's ready to be loaned out, or we need to start giving him some games. If we sell Firmino, this lad will probably start rotating in that position. Of course, we have Holvet. If you sell Sturridge, this lad will play even more games. He will rotate with Zivkovic for right attacking midfielder position. And this one, the problem with him is he don't have a work permit. And I feel like I'm losing out a lot because I have him for a long time now without a work permit. I can't tutor him. Can't do shit. I just loan him out. Only to apply for a work permit now. But if I don't get that, can't see him in losing, reaching his full potential. Muller, interesting lad. Need more tutoring. Could develop good. And yeah, that's basically it, the best ones. Midfield, and for the strikers, we have. Well, we'll take a look at Robert. Maybe some of these lads will get some games if we sell Sturridge, probably one of them at least. And for the U18 players, let's take a look at the whole squad. This lad, probably the most interesting one. Need to tutor him and then see what happens with him, because he has a great potential, but he needs to reach it. Yeah, there are some youngsters here that with the right tutoring could turn out to become really interesting in a few seasons. And I think that's basically it. Well, this episode went a little bit longer than I had planned. I was planning for like 5-10 minutes, but you know me, I like to talk. I'm passionate about Football Manager, and that's why it become a little longer. And next up, I need to tell you something. I'm doing one episode a day for 101 days now, but I'm recording this the day before it's released. So for me right now, it's Sunday, and you will get this one on Monday. On Monday, my university starts again, and I will also be working part-time. So I'm going to take a little break from Football Manager, just because there's going to be so much going on during the first, like getting used to everything again, and both the university and work at the same time. So I'm guessing I would take about 2 weeks break from this series. Might be a little bit shorter, might be a little bit longer, but something like that before the next season starts. And of course, if you're watching this like later on, next season will already be out. But if you're watching this like every day, be prepared for like at least, like if it's going quicker, that's a bonus, but at least 2 weeks break. I just need to like get used to everything and get into the habit of the university and work and everything like that. But and follow me on Twitter if you aren't already. Link in the description below, because I'm always going to post updates there if there's something. But as always, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next season.